Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. Got a Rossignol Experience 86 Ti for you today, and just a fantastic example of a ski that perfectly blends frontside capabilities and all-mountain versatility. You know, we kind of think of the 88 millimeter range as the ones that kind of best handle this, but some of those just don't carve as well as this ski. This Experience 86 Ti is one of the most capable on-trail skis of its width around, kind of borrowing from their more frontside shapes while still keeping that all-mountain versatility kind of fully intact. But this thing has that high-end feel. Once we're starting to talk about this ski, it does come with kind of that price tag, talking about it with Stokely, talking about it with Kesley, kind of these higher-end skis. This is Rossignol's high-end version. Certainly would put it right up there with those top-tier models as well in terms of overall quality and performance. We are built with the poplar wood core, 2 sheets of metal, and we get Rossignol's drive tip solution as well. So that helps reduce chatter and unwanted vibrations in the tip. Kind of has like a radiator style with this elastomer material filtering into the core. So it does a good job at kind of smoothing out the entry point to the turn. We get a graphics update for this year, but ski remains structurally the same, which is good news for those that really enjoyed this kind of mid-80s underfoot, just pure horsepower all-mountain ski. For how powerful it is. I found it pretty nimble. You know, I'm a bigger guy on this 185. You do have to put a little bit more work in, but you do get the resulting performance in any type of off-piste scenario. But really, on trail is where this thing is just extremely powerful and very smooth. You harness those 2 sheets of metal, that wood core, and just really, this thing just absolutely rips. You know, a little bit heavier, a little bit more cambered than some more versatile all-mountain skis. But, you know, if you think about the amount of time that you're spending on trail versus off, that might help kind of skew your decision one way or the other, whether you're going to go with a mid-80s, more carving-inspired ski like this, or that upper 80s ski that kind of a narrower version of a free ride model. So kind of depends on where you split your time. But if you spend most of your time on trail, especially in a carved turn, you know, if you prefer having a stable and damp ski underfoot, this thing is tops in its class for sure. Long positive camber underfoot, that's kind of what takes this thing out of the versatile realm, that plus the weight. So we got a heavy and heavily cambered ski in this 86 Ti. And basically what that means is that you just have to work a little bit harder to get it to feel like a more playful ski. In the tips, it's pretty smart how they do this. The sidewall tapers into a full cap right where the rocker starts. So where there's camber in the ski, there's sidewall. Where there's rocker, there's cap. And that makes a lot of sense, especially given the sophistication of the drive tip solution, just to kind of make the front of this ski feel more accessible and easier to use. Once you get past that cap, past that rocker, and into the camber and into the sidewall, then you're dealing with a very business-like ski that holds that long effective edge all through the tail. And we see a very similar philosophy going on back here as well. The camber ends right about where the sidewall ends in the tail, just giving you a little bit, 15 centimeters or so at the tail here in the 185 of, unencumbered cap with rocker. So that's giving you a little bit of a hope, a glimmer of hope when you're in softer snow. But the camber is certainly pushing the ends of the skis down. So it's nice to have that balanced with this rockered profile in the back. So really, really strong ski. Definitely in that advanced and expert category, those that kind of know how to deal with a lot of camber in a ski will certainly get the best performance out of this. I think one of the things separating it from kind of a Stokely of the same level is that the Stokely has a bigger range of skier, so it works better at slower speeds and faster speeds, whereas this is a little bit happier at speed all the time. Doesn't really love breaking from that turn radius. It kind of prefers to be ridden at or longer than that turn shape. Anytime you try to switch this thing up into short swing turns, it's pretty strong for that. So you just got to be mentally and physically prepared for that battle. But other than that, great ski, comes flat or with a connect binding. I think if you go connect, you're kind of getting more into that front side category, a little bit higher off the ski, heavier setup in total, versus a drill binding, which gives you a little bit more versatility. So another kind of interesting way to tailor this ski towards the individual skier's needs. So make sure you check out this 2024 Rossignol Experience 86 Ti here at skiessentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.